Hello everyone, this is the Bacony Mutt, coming to you, unfortunately not with a spectator replay. With the latest LoL patch, I'm noticing a lot of issues specifically with spectator, where the champions just stop moving. Oh god, that is loud. Give me just a second. I don't know why it's loud. No, it should be relatively quiet. Just turn this down here. It's a little better. Okay, so to go over lane composition real fast before the silliness happens. This is pre-made of myself, the Bacony Oni, and our dear friend Talums. Hi, Talums. Oni kinda gives away that I'm chilling in this bush. And we were talking on TeamSpeak, and I'm going, it'd really suck if she just starts AoEing the crap out of this bush. So fortunately, I am happy that you can see the chat log in this version versus, just she goes in as AoE. She kind of guesses I'm in the area. As I was saying, lane compositions. It's myself versus Riven. I decided to be a little rude and go poke at her. Top. There's gonna be Vladimir v Vladimir mid, and unfortunately, as you see by the chat, our Vladimir's mouse died, so he had a B. Varus went and stole our blue, got first blood on our jungle Annie, Talums. The blue was then stolen from him by our Caitlyn, which then means free farm. As you see, we have the Bacony Oni playing as Caitlyn, and we have Diana playing as his support against Varus Sona, and the enemy jungle is Jarvan. I don't have anything particular to say as what I do up here on the top lane. My last hitting is a little bit atrocious. I've missed over a wave of last hits. I'm not sure what it is. My poison gives me an extra 10 damage, so that's 70 damage to a minion. They have no resistances yet. So here she pops a potion, which my ignite basically wears off half of it. But she is completely out of potions. Myself having 2 remaining. One team of top trick that I've had, because I wasn't too worried about Jarvan. Little did I know that he's actually disconnected, I believe. This is a normals game. The only reason I'm putting it up is this is one of the only replays from the last week that I could get running since the latest patch. It's not a super spectacular play. I don't think it turns into too much of a stomp. Here at the bottom, basically Diana spends all her time harassing while Oni farms. Talums, as an Annie jungle, she's very good in the fact that she will bring stuns. Everyone loves stuns. And she has not only just a stun, she has an AoE stun with pretty good range and a lot of damage behind it. I'm kind of zoning Riven out, just a little. She's 6 to my 8. We spent so much time harassing that we've missed several bits of farm, as you can see from our bot lane being twice my farm, when that shouldn't really happen. Our mid lane's not doing all that well against his own clone. There's Jarvan, he comes back, and I believe he only disconnects a few more times this game, and then he's there for the rest of the game. And here we go. Wasted. I didn't have to flash. I just was very. Me and minions, we just don't get along. That's pretty much all that is. And of course, being the nice young gentleman that I am, we go ahead and chit chat about the fight. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. I believe it's this key. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and B. Get my attack speed boots. And I believe I kind of just chill for a second. Once again, I buy pink wards. I don't even want to know what happened mid. He does this a lot. I buy wards, more potions, because why not? Here I go. I'm kind of messing this up. Don't want to break the replay, so... And silly me, I don't even remember to pop my potions until, after the fight, where she was smart enough to pop hers during. But this still leaves me well ahead in the health. She comes out once again to play. I blind, poison, force a ghost out of her, and I continue potting up. I still have 2 pots left. Meanwhile, our mid lane, he is very aggressive. He has Kages or Satum, but yeah, remember this Valimir has more farm altogether. Here we go. Riven stays with below half health. I'm pretty sure she thinks I'm gone because I've kind of just, stopped farming for a little bit, and I want to wait till she either starts to try and go for the tower or tries to B. But I'll take it. And this is why you do need a pink ward, or at least a ward. You don't need a pink ward to counter Teemo because he has to stand still for his stealth. So if you see him go in the bush and you didn't see him leave, and you have a ward in there, our mid goes down again. I believe he gets a cross kill though. No, yeah, there he goes. The ultimate finishes him off. I wish I had spectator mode so I can see, because I'm almost certain that Jarvan is out around in the jungle doing his thing. Alright, Riven comes back. I've pushed everything to her lane, or to her tower, excuse me, because I want to be and I want to go by with 900 gold. My target build. Oh, I can't remember if it crashes. I would open the shop, but last time I did it, it crashed the replay. So my targeted build typically includes mallet, AP items such as Void Staff, a Sheen in there somewhere along the way, and if I go heavy AP, I get a Lich Bane instead. She's building Merc Treads, and I was kind of wondering, like, if she had built, say, Ninja Tabi, she probably would have countered a lot more of my damage outside my shrooms. Varus gets a double kill down bottom. Oni didn't explain what happened, and there you see Talums running through a wall. I think she's trying to gank. Charges up her stun. Jarvan's up. So he is around, and he is level 3 now. So he's the same level as our jungler, but she's a very slow jungler unless she gets the kills, catches people off guard and stuff like that. She's not gonna get what she wants. I see Jarvan. He's only 3, so he has a choice. He either can come here and fight me for his blue, or he's just gonna give me his blue, and he doesn't even bother. The Ignite is just safe precaution, so I get out of there with a free blue. That means more shrooms. Shrooms. And the whole report, someone who is just having bad connection issues in a normal game, there she blows her ultimate for Lord knows what reason. Does next to no damage to me, and then lets me harass her for free. Alright, so my item build this time was Madreds. I think I actually stay with just the base Madreds. I don't build a Wriggles, and I don't build a Blood Razor this game at all. Sona gets the kill after dying. Mid is pinging the living hell out of this path. I don't think Vladimir actually shows up. And if he does, it's a little late. There he goes. Pops an ultimate that I don't get to see. Pulls. Gets exhausted. Talums could have stopped there and avoided dying. But it's okay. Varus is a Riri and uses his E on top. Excuse me, on top of himself instead of leading. Once again, Oni could have easily swung around this way at the last second, but yeah, it happens. As you see here, he's not even mad. It was a a fair shot. Here, I shroom up my lane. And the reason I want to shroom here is if they want to try and gank around or gank around. Also, if I want to fight, I don't want it to be here where the minion line. Generally, it's going to be where these two minions are. That's the typical minion line. Not you. You're actually out of place. Bad minion. Bad caster minion. Alright, that leads to a cross kill, which of course still gets rid of my blue. I don't know if it did actually. Alright, here I grab a recurve bow. Want the attack speed. That's all there is to it. I just really wanted the attack speed. I'm gonna try and speed this up again. There we go. There, look at him go! Little fucking badger. Go, badger, go! Go, badger, go! I'm a badger. Go, badger, go! Alright, we go back to farming. No, I'm not actually reconnecting. Harass a little. Poison procs the tower, because I'm a dork. I get my tower, and I get her. Vladimir, unfortunately, him showing up, what I would have done, had he not, was probably not even fought her. I would have got the tower and just ran straight down. And it could have easily gotten away from her. At least I feel I could have. But he came in. He dropped his ult that I dodged. So that was good. But here we go. I go check their blue again. Make sure I get the timer off. And immediately start picking fights. So our bot lane. Loving bot lane. They started fighting Dragon, then everyone under the sun except for Riven showed up. And so they gave up a near-dead Dragon because they didn't want to fight, which is the better choice. I'd rather them not have fought. Now, I want to go for a kill. I get the Varus, Oni gets the Vladimir, and I immediately go back to farming. It's nothing too amazing, particularly the fact that they have a underfarmed jungler, their Jarvan. I keep bouncing around waiting for their blue buff to come up. Take the big wolf, take blue, and you guessed it, I go back to farming. I should have been a panda. Riven, of course, it's Riven. She does a lot of damage. This is my typical shroom field, except that there is some little gaps here. Not many, but they're there. I don't like that, because they can easily still come behind me. Alright, so they knew I was in the bush. It's like, ah, crap. But fortunately my team reacts. Sona blows her ult, doesn't get anything out of it. So it's 1 for 4. Badger is okay with this. Badger gives no fucks. Oni secures the kill. Yeah, secures. While I am farming bottom. Because farm is good. At this point, I've finished my mallet, which puts me at 2.3k HP. The Riven that I had avoided, giving gold almost all game, gets a triple kill and immediately passes me in gold. But I get a tower. And I get away. With a lot of free damage on their tank. Because I'm Teemo. That's what I do. Oh, I guess I do finish. Do I finish a match? I guess I do. I play a lot of Teemo games, so pardon me if I forget my what build is in what game. Fairly annoyed that this is the only recording going because we had so many cool games. I will try to get some more videos out. While they're team fighting in the middle, you see the Sona all. Diana gets a double kill. Meanwhile, I get a dragon. Oni on TeamSpeak. It's like, did you just solo dragon? Yes. Good, Badger. Yay! And for once, red buff takes a kill from Teemo Poison. I was so sad. I hoof it out. Badger make best bait. True story. I do finish my Blood Razor. I see a big glowing glob of minions up top and immediately, move quick up there. Like I said, it is very unfortunate that they were down a player, but I would not normally record these games. But like I said, that's all I had. There's a lot of back and forth going. I still get another blue. And I pick a fight with Vladimir, because why the hell not? And then I suddenly wish I had lifesteal. Bitch, please. I'm a Teemo. Change my mind. Go get... Badger. That's all these two had to hear on TeamSpeak when I was doing this. Just badger. My main playstyle for Teemo is I actually am very rarely in team fights, which of course is not a good thing. But when I am in a team fight, I try to pick out the squishy or the. If I have my Blood Razor, I pick out the high health targets, which is silly, but it lets our actual carries burn people down far easier. Here we go. We have another team fight. Varus misses his ult. Vladimir, unfortunately, doesn't. But once again, we pick up 3 for 1. So almost every single one of my deaths has either gotten a tower or gotten multiple kills. And Oni flashed from about here to he flashed after the Vladimir because he knew I would have been very livid with him if he had gotten away. I go very heavy AD this game. I rush not really rush at this point, but I go to finish up a Bloodthirster. And the whole idea was, we're sitting on TeamSpeak saying, wow, we're getting quite a bit of farm this game. I'm going to go ahead and make a Bloodthirster, and then I'm going to go ahead and make a Warmogs, just in case. We get real beefy since we don't have an actual, hard tank. We have, high health characters, but we don't have an actual tank. Things get risky. Talums drops. They get inhib tower. But while they're doing that, we force them to back off, and we get the bottom inhib tower, and we get the T2 tower. for top. While Diana then comes and pushes mid. Like, we had the opportunity to back off and go and save the mid tower, and I'm on to saying, no, push. Then Oni, being good guy Oni, he decides, yeah, you know what, Mutt knows what he's doing. He's talking about once in a while, and he actually pushes. Here I go, I grab my red. Yeah, that's right, I said my red, Oni, not yours. I find Riven. Unfortunately, she's gotten a little too much farm, and she just trounces me. Riven, once she gets going, it's such a pain to try and stop her. I believe, did he finish his? Oh no, he'll be finishing his soon. As you see our scores right now, we have 3, 11, 12, we have 15, 10, 13. That was our support, technically. 7, 5, 5, 17, 6, 11, and then, of course, the only two that can compare are their AD and their top. And that's because, well, Riven is Riven, but look at Varus's CS. Look at that. No offense, Varus, whoever you are. If you happen to watch this video, I'm so sorry that you got shut down. Not really, because not at all, actually. So, Oni finishes his Warmogs, jackass, and he immediately gets a kill. I didn't even get close to finishing mine. I cried. Our Vladimir builds one as well. He was not on TeamSpeak with us, so he just did it. He was not part of the plan. Now, tag, it's Oni's turn to go do it. I'm not even sure what I was doing up there, to be honest. I know I shouldn't have been. Here, Jarvan engages, gets himself killed, and gets Varus killed as well. One thing I will ever know, if ever I have a tank that's super behind, I'm not going to be following him. It's not happening. I'm not going to follow him. I can't trust him. I think I was, like, what did I, huh? Oh, I saw my Bloodthirst and grabbed a Malady. So the support apparently wasn't warding all that well, which I would be able to see if this was spectator mode. But we have Shroom, so we don't really need wards. I like wards because they, yeah. Basically, that fight, the Talums, Diana, and Vladimir all turned to go, and they stopped doing Baron. Oni's on team. I think my lifesteal is gonna be enough. I think I got this. Badger whistle. I got you, man. So that's GG, and that's game. That's that. To those who I had to play with, that was fun. If you happen to see this video, to the other team, I'm very sorry that your jungler had connection issues. And like I said, I really hate putting up videos like this, but it is the only replay that is currently working. For those who are using low replay, if you happen to know any fixes, I know the people behind it, or the developers, are currently trying their damnedest to get everything sorted out, because Riot changed a crap ton of code. And then they're going to change more code, because I believe either this week, next week, or the week after, Syndra releases. And I will be trying to get at least one Syndra video out for all you lovely people. Anyhow, good luck, have fun, and stay cute.